to rise above the petty drama on the curb. We're going up. You're tuned to California Love FM. And this is your Boulevard Ascension.
I hit the front, the back, the side to side, and then I hit the pancake flat. A demonstration for the busters, show them where it's truly at. But that's just for the warm-up for the suckers and the clowns. The realest G's are recognized in how they lead the grounds. I hit the switch, the nose begins to rise up toward the sky. A slow and heavy testament to all that I imply. I'm not just lifting up a car, I'm raising up my name and putting out the embers of a long-forgotten flame. This is a resurrection, a mechanical rebirth. The true and rightful owner of this piece of God's green earth. The chassis starts to separate from the filth upon the street. A quiet, slow ascension from the bitter and the sweet. I'm getting closer to the heavens in a chariot of chrome. The undisputed ruler of my panoramic home. Boulevard Ascension, I'm climbing to the top. Boulevard Ascension, and the rise will never stop. I'm breaking free from gravity with hydraulics and with soul. Boulevard Ascension, full and control. Yeah, I'm lifted up so high I'm out of eye with bus drivers now. They're looking at a king and they all have to wonder how I'm floating over potholes and the problems of the poor in a different kind of atmosphere than I was in before. The world looks different from up here. The people look so small, just tiny little figures waiting for their final call. But I am separated in a class that's on my own upon a lifted, custom built and hydraulic mobile throne. This ain't just for the clearance, it's a statement of my place. The leader of a powerful and elevated race. The chassis starts to separate from the filth upon the street. A quiet, slow ascension from the bitter and the sweet. I'm getting closer to the heavens in a chariot of chrome. The undisputed ruler of my panoramic home. Boulevard Ascension, I'm climbing to the top. Boulevard Ascension, and the rise will never stop. I'm breaking free from gravity with hydraulics and with soul. Boulevard Ascension, for ultimate control. This ain't that jumping foolishness, no circus and no show. This is a slow and steady, calculated, heavy flow. The pumps don't whine, they sing a song of pressure in the mic. Beneath the faded blue of day or in the dead of night. It's a display of the power that is hidden underneath. The quiet sleeping monster that is showing you his teeth. So let him scrape the pavement, let him stay down on the ground. I'll take the higher road, the most respected G around. And when the cruise is over, I'll bring it down to land with a slow and graceful hiss that only I can understand. It's a return to the pavement, a connection to the source, a necessary grounding of an elemental force. But everybody saw it, they all felt the shift in power. And that suspended moment in that quiet final hour. They know who runs the low and they know who runs the high. The undisputed master of the street and of the sky. Some kings rule from a castle on a hill. We build our hills out of pressure and steel. And we can bring it with us wherever the hell we want. Boulevard Ascension, I'm climbing to the top. Boulevard Ascension, and the rise will never stop. I'm breaking free from gravity with hydraulics and with soul. Boulevard Ascension, for ultimate control. That's the Boulevard Ascension, taking it to another level. DJ Ace, California Love FM. Stay up. It's a West Coast thing. It's a West Coast thing.
Get that fast lane garbage. Garbage true power moves at its own pace. You're rolling with California Love FM, and the conductor is about to raise the baton. This is the concrete ballet. This ain't a cruise, it's a performance, a slow and heavy dance. I'm hitting switches for the homies, putting busters in a trance. The front end starts to rise, a slow and calculated bow. The undisputed choreographer of the here and now. Then I lean it to the side, a gesture of my might. A three-wheel motion cutting through the darkness of the night. The frame is laying inches from the cold and patient street. The rhythm of the asphalt syncs directly with the beat. This ain't for celebration, it's a language they all know. The silent, moving poetry a dope. Every dip and every sway's a word. I don't gotta say, a quiet form of dominance at the closing of the day. This ain't just hydraulics, it's a symphony of steel, a physical extension of the power that is real.
Concrete ballet. The whip begins to dip. Concrete ballet. From a single fingertip, this is a slow dance for the ones who own the lane. Concrete ballet. In the sun or in the rain. Concrete ballet. The whip begins to dip. Concrete ballet. From a single fingertip, this is a slow dance for the ones who own the lane. Concrete ballet. In the sun or in the rain.
The suckers on the corner, they all stop and stare and point. They're mesmerized and broken by the pressure in this joint. They see the slab start dancing, a slow and graceful sweep, while their own pathetic fantasies are buried 6 feet deep. This motion is a sermon, it's a lecture and a test to separate the real G's from all the worthless rest. I take it to the pavement with the final heavy sigh, a punctuation mark beneath the cold and lonely sky. They see the beauty and the grace, but they can feel the threat, the prettiest damn danger that they've ever seen, you bet. Every dip and every sway's a word. I don't gotta say, a quiet form of dominance at the closing of the day. This ain't just hydraulics, it's a symphony of steel, a physical extension of the power that is real.
Concrete ballet. The whip begins to dip. Concrete ballet. From a single fingertip, this is a slow dance for the ones who own the lane. Concrete ballet. In the sun or in the rain. Concrete ballet. The whip begins to dip. Concrete ballet. From a single fingertip, this is a slow dance for the ones who own the lane. Concrete ballet. In the sun or in the rain.
I hit the side to side, a slow and steady with me rock, a pendulum that's counting down the minutes on the clock. It's a show of pure control, a balance and of nerve, the kind of quiet confidence your jealousy will serve. This ain't some circus trick, this is a calculated art, the physical expression of a cold and patient heart. The chassis is my paintbrush, the boulevard my stage, the author of a brand new heavy cat, Ballet and page. This dance is not for free, it takes a bankroll and a mind that's focused on the details that the amateurs can't find. It shows I got the time to burn the juice to make it last, a living middle finger to a world that moves too fast. So let them have their speed, they noise, their frantic hurried race. I'll keep the slow and steady, undeniable grace of a predator that's flossing, a king that's on patrol, the master of the dance that claims your undivided soul. This isn't a car bouncing, it's a king addressing his subjects. Every movement,
Concrete ballet.
is a word in his decree.
Concrete ballet. Concrete ballet.
Is a word in his decree.
Concrete ballet. Concrete ballet.
Is a word in his decree.
Concrete ballet. Concrete ballet.
Is a word in his decree.
Concrete ballet.
In the sun or in the rain. That's the concrete ballet. When your ride speaks a language louder than words, DJ Ace, Californialove FM. Stay graceful out there. Californialove FM. It's a West Coast thing.
Concrete ballet.
It's a West Coast thing.
Concrete ballet.
In the sun or in the rain.
For all y'all who remember how it used to sound before everything got too clean. This ain't digital, this is straight from the soul. Californialove FM is hitting rewind. This is low fidelity.
This ain't that crystal clear sound for the kids on the net. This is that warm distortion that you never can forget. The bass got a little fuzz, the highs got a little bleed. The realest damn foundation for a Westside rider's creed. My riding brand new, it's got history and scars. A couple battle wounds from closing down a couple bars. The pain ain't perfect, but it's deep. The chrome has seen some rain. A testament to survive and all the pleasure and the pain. I'm not about that flawless look, that manufactured shine. I'm about the raw and honest truth of what is truly mine.
The speakers in the kick panels are buzzing just a bit. The perfect imperfection for this classic gangster hit. This ain't about the clarity, it's about the heavy soul. The only kind of currency that makes a player whole.
Low fidelity. The sound of what is real. Low fidelity.
The only way to feel. I'm rolling with the static, with the warmth and with the hiss.
Low fidelity.
For the moments that you miss class, I'm bumping homemade mixtapes that the homies passed to me. A curated collection of the way it's meant to be. This ain't no playlist algorithm, no computer chosen track. This is the heart of the pavement, from the front seat to the back. The vinyl on the roof is cracked, the leather's worn and smooth. Every imperfection helps to magnify the groove. I see these new jacks rolling in their silent hybrid whips, with nothing but a digital and soulless silent lip. They'll never know the feeling of a system that's alive, the way the whole damn chassis starts to vibrate and to strive. The speakers in the kick panels are buzzing just a bit, the perfect imperfection for this classic gangster hit. This ain't about the clarity, it's about the heavy soul, the only kind of currency that makes a player whole. Low fidelity, the sound of what is real, the only way to feel. I'm rolling with the static, with the warmth and with the hiss. Low fidelity, for the moments that you miss. The streetlights looking softer through this old school hazy glass, a filter on the present from a time that moves us fast. This cruise is not for business, not for hustling, not for gain. It's just to feel the bassline pumping through my weary brain. It's a ceremony for the self, a solo quiet mass, to reconnect with the OG that I am and not a class of wannabes and followers who chase the latest trend. The real ones know the classics, all the ones that never end. This lo-fi sound is honest, it doesn't try to hide the grit, the dirt, the struggle, and the underlying pride. It's the soundtrack to the hustle when the stakes were truly high, the reason that we ride or die till the day we fly. So let them have that perfect sound, that clean and sterile space. We'll keep the warmth and character of this forgotten place, cause realness has a texture, a feeling and a weight. The only thing that matters when you're standing at the gate. Yeah, this ain't about being old, it's about being timeless. The noise isn't a flaw, it's the soul of the machine. Low fidelity, the sound of what is real. Low fidelity, the only way to feel. I'm rolling with the static, with the warmth and with the hiss. Low fidelity, for the moments that you miss. Low fidelity, the sound of what is real. Low fidelity, the only way to feel. I'm rolling with the static, with the warmth and with the hiss. Low fidelity, for the moments that you miss. That's low fidelity for those who know that. Real has a sound all its own. DJ Ace, California Love FM. Keep it authentic. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing. California Love thing.
Sometimes the only peace you can find is the one you build around yourself. For everyone who finds their church behind the wheel, California Love FM is opening the doors. This is the rolling sanctuary. I shut the door, the world outside just fades into a hum. The final destination for the foolish and the dumb. But I'm sealed inside this fortress, this mobile private shrine, protected by the flawless execution of design. The glass is thick and tinted, a one-way mirror to the street. I watch them run they frantic race of bitter cold defeat. They can't see and they can't connect, they can't get in my head. They just see a passing shadow full of mystery and dread. This ain't just for the privacy, it is a tool of war. The quiet rolling think tank that they've never seen before.
The only lights the dashboard glow, the only sounds the beat, the perfect clean environment to orchestrate the street. This is my preparation, my cathedral and my shield, the only piece of sacred ground that this whole world can yield.
Rolling sanctuary, my armor's leather, glass and steel. Rolling sanctuary, the only place that's real. I'm untouchable inside here, watching all the chaos pass. Rolling sanctuary, built to fucking last.
The system's turned up just enough to make the mirror shake. A private conversation for my own damn spirit's sake. The bass is clean and heavy, not a rattle, not a buzz. The perfect execution of the G that I now was, and will be for forever, cause I plan for this success. This quiet rolling fortress of my own true happiness. The world outside is muted, just a silent violent show of all the desperate hungry fools with nowhere left to go. But I am disconnected, I am floating in my zone, the master of this insulated, mobile, private home.
The only lights the dashboard glow, the only sounds the beat,
the perfect clean environment to orchestrate the street. This is my preparation, my cathedral and my shield, the only piece of sacred ground that this whole world can yield.
Rolling sanctuary,
my armor's leather, glass and steel.
rolling sanctuary,
The only place that's real.
I'm untouchable
untouchable inside here, watching all the chaos pass. Rolling Sanctuary, built to fucking last. This ain't about me hiding, it's about strategic thought. To analyze the battles that I haven't fought. I see the opposition posted looking hard and acting tough. They're screaming at the world because their life has been too rough. But I am calm and centered, I can see their every flaw. The quiet, patient predator who operates by law. My law, the one I wrote myself, the one that keeps me free. Inside this rolling testament to my own victory. And when I've made my peace, when my objective is defined, I hit the switch, the window drops and leave the peace behind. The city noise comes rushing in a wave of filth and sound. And I step out on the pavement of my own damn battleground. But now I'm fully focused, I'm recharged and I'm prepared. The quiet rolling G that all the other suckers feared. This ride is not escape, it is a weapon and a tool to keep my mind real sharp and to keep my damn nerves cool. They see a luxury car, we feel a mobile command post. The quietest room in the city is the one with the loudest damn incense. Rolling Sanctuary, my armor's leather, glass and steel. Rolling Sanctuary, the only place that's real. I'm untouchable inside here, watching all the chaos pass. Rolling Sanctuary, built to fucking last. That's the Rolling Sanctuary. The only peace you need is the one you can drive. DJ Eazy, California Love FM. Stay protected. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing.
Time to leave the dirty city in the rear view. We're headed for the edge of the map, where the views are worth $1 million. You riding with California Love FM. Let's hit the Pacific Coast Highway. Malibu, the city's just a memory in smalls. Escape the concrete labyrinth, the chaos and the fog. The ocean's on my left side, a universe of blue. The only other real G that can tell me what to do. The cliffs are on my right, they're standing tall and looking proud. The only kind of audience that's welcome in my crowd. I'm pushing on the gas now, letting the engine breathe and run a high-speed meditation underneath the Cali sun. This ain't no slow cruise for the block, this is a victory parade. For every single hostage that my ambition is made. The road is winding like a snake, a challenge and a prize. Reflected in the deep dark lenses covering my eyes. This ain't just asphalt, it's a ribbon I have earned. For every single bridge I crossed and every one I burned. Pacific Coast Highway, my tires hug the line. Pacific Coast Highway, this whole damn coast is mine. I'm out running my own shadow with the ocean in my sight. Pacific Coast Highway, one of California's brightest lights. Yeah, the top is down, the sun is beating on the leather seats. The wind is whipping past my face, erasing all defeats. I'm feeling light and powerful, a king without a throne. In this entire kingdom, I am perfectly alone. I see the fancy houses built right on the cliffside edge. A testament to gambles taking on the risky pledge. They think that money bought the view, they think they own the sea, but they are just renters and the landlord, that's me. Cause I can take this road whenever my damn spirit needs to fly, while they are trapped inside the glass prisons in the sky. The road is winding like a snake, a challenge and a prize. Reflected in the deep dark lenses covering my eyes. This ain't just asphalt, it's a ribbon I have earned. For every single bridge I crossed and every one I burned. Pacific Coast Highway, my tires hug the line. Pacific Coast Highway, this whole damn coast is mine. I'm out running my own shadow with the ocean in my sight. Pacific Coast Highway, one of California's brightest lights. This is my therapy, the only kind I'll ever need to plant a therapeutic in the money-making seed. The clarity I get, doubt is something you can't buy. The perfect clean perspective between the ocean and the sky. I'm making business calls, I'm sealing deals right on the phone while sitting in the moving office that is temporarily my home. This ain't an escape, nephew. This is a strategic move to get above the bullshit and get back inside the groove. The sun is getting lower, painting streaks of golden red, confirming all the righteous pimpest thoughts inside my head. The beauty of this moment is a weapon I can perfect secret power that I've kept so well concealed. Cause when I roll back in the city with the sauce still on my ride, they'll see a different kind of G with nothing left to hide. They'll see a man who's been baptized in the ocean and the sun, the undisputed Westside, macaroni chosen one.
The city is the battlefield. The office is the war room. But the PCH, that's the victory lap around the entire damn world. Pacific Coast Highway, my tires hug the line. Pacific Coast Highway, this whole damn coast is mine. I'm out running my own shadow with the ocean in my sight. Pacific Coast Highway, one of California's brightest lights.
That's the Pacific Coast Highway, the ultimate escape for the ultimate player, DJ Ace, Californialove FM. Enjoy the drive.
Pacific Coast Highway,
It's a West Coast thing.
Pacific Coast Highway.
The sun is clocked out, now the real stars come out. You're cruising with Californialove FM. Let's get lost in the city lights. The sky's bruised and purple, the final trace of day, but my world is just illuminating in a different way. A million tiny promises in red and blue and green, the artificial galaxy of this entire brutal scene. I'm rolling through the canyons made of concrete, glass and steel, reflecting back a universe that's anything but real. The streetlights are the stars I used to navigate my course, a steady burning testament to my magnetic force. They flicker on my chrome, a shower of electric rain, washing off the memory of sunlight and of pain. The whole world is a backdrop, a stage that's been designed for the silent heavy poetry that's rolling through my mind. This ain't just electricity, it's the city's very soul, the only kind of energy that makes a player whole.
City lights, my kingdom in the dark. City lights, leaving my eternal mark. I'm bathed in the glow of the world that I have made. City lights, a midnight masquerade.
The dashboard is a cockpit, a universe of light, my own private command center to orchestrate the night. The city streams past my window, a river of pure code, carrying the data of a heavy, precious load. I see the faces in the crowd, all drawn into the flame of a temporary fantasy, a captivating game. They're searching for connection in the glare and in the haze, but I'm the one who's truly powered by these modern day displays. This neon is my nourishment, this buzzing is my song, the only place on this whole earth where I truly belong. The whole world is a backdrop, a stage that's been designed for the silent heavy poetry that's rolling through my mind. This ain't just electricity, it's the city's very soul, the only kind of energy that makes a player whole.
City lights, my kingdom in the dark. City lights, leaving my eternal mark. I'm bathed in the glow of the world that I have made. City lights, a midnight masquerade.
I'm cruising past the high-rise towers, pillars of my might. They're lit up empty offices, all burning through the night. They're monuments to capital, the deals I pushed and sealed, the quiet, distant evidence of all the power that I wield. This cruise is not for pleasure, it's a financial review, a slow patrol of all the assets, both the old and new. Each light is like a diamond in the crown that I possess, a cure for all my loneliness and all my emptiness. The beauty of the cityscape is cold and full of dread, for every single story that is better left unsaid. It's a manufactured paradise, I can't think lie, for all the broken dreamers underneath a metal sky. But I'm the one who understands the circuits and the source. I am the quiet master of its self-destructive course. I let the lights wash over me, a baptism of greed, the only kind of holy water that a modern king will need. They think these lights are for them. They're just a reflection of our ambition. A million little fires to celebrate our reign.
City lights, my kingdom in the dark. City lights, leaving my eternal mark. I'm bathed in the glow of the world that I have made. City lights, a midnight masquerade.
That was City Lights, the perfect anthem for those who own the Skyline. DJ Ace, California Love FM. Keep shining. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing. It's a place hoes pain.
City lights, my kingdom in the dark. City lights, leaving my eternal mark. I'm bathed in the glow of the world that I have made. City lights, a midnight masquerade.
That was City Lights, the perfect anthem for those who own the Skyline. DJ Ace, California Love FM. Keep shining. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing. It's a West Coast thing.
Some people drive machines, the real ones. They partner with a soul. California Love FM is introducing you to the passenger seat. This the Asphalt Soul. This ain't a whip that I just bought, it's a partner that I've earned. For every single crooked cop and every bridge I burned. She's got a memory in the metal, a history in the frame. She knows every single pothole and she whispers me they name. Her engine doesn't start, it takes a slow and heavy breath. Preparing for the nightly dance with danger and with death. She's got scars up on the chassis from some deals that went sideways. A silent still reminder of my wild and wicked old days. I don't just turn the key, I ask permissions for the ride. From the asphalt soul is sleeping deep and patiently inside. Her oil is the lifeblood, the gasoline, the wine. The only true companion that's legitimately mine. She doesn't need a map cause every street is in her bones. The queen of all these broken roads and temporary thrones. Asphalt soul, she speaks a language I can feel. The only thing that's real. Asphalt soul, the only thing that's real. The only thing that's real. This ain't a car, it is a living, breathing testament. Asphalt soul, the best friend heaven ever sent. Asphalt soul, the best friend heaven ever sent. She feels the tension in the air before I even see the threat. Her suspension gets to stiffen, a solid no and bet. The other cars swerve away, they feel a heavy glare. A primal recognition of the power that we share. Her headlights ain't just beams, they are a cold and steady gaze that cuts right through the weakness of the city's smoky haze. She drinks the gasoline like liquor, takes the corners with a lean. The baddest, meanest partner that the world has ever seen. I trust her with my secrets, with my money, with my life. More than any slick homie or any future wife. Her oil is the lifeblood, the gasoline, the wine. The only true companion that's legitimately mine. She doesn't need a map cause every street is in her bones. The queen of all these broken roads and temporary thrones. Asphalt soul, she speaks a language I can feel. The only thing that's real. Asphalt soul, the only thing that's real. The only thing that's real. This ain't a car, it is a living, breathing testament. Asphalt soul, the best friend heaven ever sent. Asphalt soul, the best friend heaven ever sent. We got a quiet understanding, a telepathic link. I know just what she's gonna do before I even think. She knows when to lay low, she knows when to floss and shine. She knows the difference between a friendly face and a porcupine. This ain't no damn computer, no AI, no fancy toy. This is a lifetime's worth of pressure, struggle, pain, and joy. All melted down and hammered into something pure and true. The only real OG in my entire chosen crew. They call her by her name when they see us on the block. A sign of true respect around the motherfucking clock. She's got her own reputation, a legacy and worth. The realest steel beast to ever roll upon this earth. So when you see us coming, just give a nod and let us pass. And recognize the bond is built of chrome and steel and glass. This is a partnership for life, a union of the street. The perfect silent rhythm of the engine and the beat.
She doesn't have an engine, she has a heart. She doesn't have a chassis, she has a soul.
Asphalt soul, she speaks a language I can feel. The only thing that's real. Asphalt soul,
The only thing that's real.
only thing that's real. This ain't a car, it is a living, breathing testament. Asphalt soul, the best friend heaven ever sent. Asphalt soul, the best friend heaven never sent.
Forget what you heard on your little stock radio. The real sermon is about to be preached on the street.
You're with California Love FM. This is the Pavement Prophet.
This ain't no sermon from a book, no choir and no steeple. This the holy gospel for the forgotten street people. My trunk is lined with amps and trying of circuits and a wire, fueling the twin 15-inch gods of bass and holy fire. I'm rolling on the boulevard, the speed is slow and low, preparing for the sermon that the chosen have to know. The windows start to rattle in the cars I'm passing by. A quiet rumbling question that is asking, who am I? I am the new evangelist, the prophet of the beat, the absolute authority, this entire strip of street.
You feel that low vibrations coming up right through your shoes. That ain't the ground that's shaking me, delivering the news. It's a physical reminder of the power that I own. From the pulpit of my driver's seat, my solitary throne.
Pavement Prophet, the sermons in the trunk. Pavement Prophet,
Baptized in the trunk.
And speaking through the subwoofers, the message loud and clear.
Pavement Prophet,
The only voice to fear.
My rearview mirror shaking to a rhythm they can't see. A sacred private trimmer meant for no one else but me. The suckers on the sidewalk, they all stop and turn their heads. Come to the vibration for a sign of coming dreads. They think it's just for noise, they think it's just a foolish game. They do not understand the art of broadcasting your name without ever saying a word, without a single shout. Just a pure subsonic pressure that will snuff your candle out. I'm not just bumping music, I am changing the whole vibe. The leader of a low and heavy rolling sacred tribe. You feel that low vibration coming up right through your shoes. That ain't the ground that's shaking me, delivering the news. It's a physical reminder of the power that I own. From the pulpit of my driver's seat, my solitary throne.
Pavement Prophet, the sermons in the trunk. Pavement Prophet,
That sermon's in the trunk. I'm speaking through the subwoofers, the message loud and clear.
Pavement Prophet,
The only voice to fear. Rock that.
This system ain't for parties, it is not for getting lit. It's a psychological weapon and a tactical toolkit. It announces my arrival half a block before I'm there. A ripple of respect that's floating on the evening air. It separates the real G's from the busters and the clowns, the ones who run for cover and the ones who hold their grounds. It's a test of your foundation, of your character and will. If you can stand your ground and keep your nervous ass real still. The sound is so damn heavy that it feels like solid ground. The realest, purest presence in this entire lonely town. It's a low frequency gospel that the chosen understand. The true and rightful anthem of this God-forsaken land. So let them have their care plans, they talk radio, they news. I'm out here preaching scripture with a pair of custom shoes. On the gas and on the brake, a slow and steady holy roll. The Pavement Prophet here to claim your undivided soul.
This isn't music, labyrinths of frequency. This isn't a car, it's a broadcast tower. My sermon is the only one that's physically felt.
Pavement Prophet, the sermons in the trunk. Pavement Prophet,
Baptized in the funk. I'm speaking through the subwoofers, the message loud and clear.
Pavement Prophet,
The only voice to fear.
Drop that. Counsel the beats.
That's the Pavement Prophet preaching that low-end gospel. DJ Ace, California Love FM, feel the word. California Love FM, it's a West Coast thing.
Pavement Prophet.
Break out the good stuff for all you ballers, shot callers, and real G's. California Love FM is serving up a classic. This is for the ones who do it the flies. This is Supafly. Suicide. I hit the block in a slab that's mean and long. Paint dripping wet where I rightfully belong. This ain't no rental, this a title, straight up cash. Leaving all you busters in the $100 dash. The day is cash, the sun is ghost, the marks are coming out. But I'm sitting on plush leather, ain't no reason for a doubt. My suicide doors open up, a silent graceful wing. The undisputed Westside macaroni, Mac and King. Got the whole world watching from the minute that they see the arrival of a true OG. Yeah, that's me, the Alpines pumping low, a deep and heavy slap, putting every single corner of my city on the map. This ain't about the show, cause the game is to be sold, not told. It's just the quiet satisfaction of a story getting old.
Supafly suicide.
dizzy trick. The candy on the frame is looking extra, extra thick. I'm dipping through the traffic, hitting switches, 3 with lean. The most flossing cat you've ever seen up on the scene. The homies give me dap, the skirts are stopping just to peep, while all you bust the ass marks are still counting the sheep. I'm on a mission for the mint, a hustle for the green. The smoothest operator that this boulevard has seen. My game is tight like vacuum seal. My strategy is sound, the undisputed player on this hallowed hunting ground. The Alpine's pumping low, a deep and heavy slap, putting every single corner of my city on the map. This ain't about the show, cause the game is to be sold, not told. It's just the quiet satisfaction of a story getting old.
Superfly suicide, doors open to the sky. Superfly suicide, cause a real G's gotta fly. I'm laid back in the cut while they're wondering who I be. Superfly suicide, for the whole damn world to see.
I'm posted at the light, the wood grain on the dash gleams, living out the realest version of your most pathetic dreams. This ain't about the luck, this is dividends I've earned for every single lesson that the suckers never learned. I see them in my rearview, just a face of jealous rage, a broken angry actor stuck upon a losing stage. This whip is just a symptom of a disciplined campaign to wash away the memory of struggle and the pain. And when I hit the boulevard where all the honey stroll, I put the top back automatically, taking full control. The breeze is cool and salty, the vibe is getting right for a long and profitable macaroni kind of night. This ain't about romance, it's about the bottom line, to recognize the assets and to make them truly mine. It's a cold and simple business, a transaction and a fee, the fundamental principles of a Westside OG. This ain't a car, nephew, this is a statement of account. And this ain't a cruise, it's a collection run. The streets owe us with interest.
Superfly suicide, doors open to the sky. Superfly suicide, cause a real G's gotta fly. I'm laid back in the cut while they're wondering who I be. Superfly suicide, for the whole damn world to see.
That's Superfly suicide, a lesson in high class Mac and DJ Ace. California Love FM. Stay fly, y'all. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing. California Love FM, it's a West Coast thing.
You hear that? That's the real sound of the city's engine. Some people just work the gears, others build the whole damn machine. This is California Love FM. You're about to witness the Ironclad.
It's a deal, it's a deal.
I'm not made of flesh and bone, I'm forged from steel and spite. The chassis of a new machine that dominates the night. My thoughts are cold equations, my motives are a code. I'm the operating system for this entire heavy load. You bleed, you break, you falter, you are fundamentally weak. You're blinded by the worthless empty promises you seek. I am the upgrade you refused, the logic you denied, the unforgiving hardware where your fragile hopes have died. I process your resistance as a variable to delete. My victory is absolute, efficient and complete. You feel the ground start shaking with a low and steady hum. It's the rhythm of my progress and your time is overcome. There is no room for error, no place for your descent. Just the cold and hard reality of what I represent.
My armor cannot break. The total power set. I'm the engine of the future built to last and to command. My new law of the land. My armor cannot break. The total power set. I'm the engine of the future built to last and to command. The new law of the land.
Your heart is a liability, your feelings are a flaw. You're governed by emotion, I'm governed by the law. A pure and simple dominance, a function over form. The perfect placid silence at the center of the storm. I see you bond together, I see you trust and collaborate, and I exploit that weakness to accelerate your fate. You fight for one another, a pathetic noble stand. Well, I just flip a single switch and override your whole command. Your organic little alliances will wither and decay against the cold perfection of the plan I run today. You feel the ground start shaking with a low and steady hum. It's the rhythm of my progress and your time is overcome. There is no room for error, no place for your descent. Just the cold and hard reality of what I represent.
My armor cannot break. For total power set. I'm the engine of the future built to last and to command. The new law of the land. My armor cannot break. For total power set. I'm the engine of the future built to last and to command. with steel, erasing all the history to build something that's real. A system that is flawless, efficient and precise, where every single citizen will have to pay the price of giving up their freedom for a sense of perfect peace. A well-oiled social engine where all conflicts finally cease. Your culture is a virus, your art is just a mess. I'm here to bring a final cure to all this uselessness.
The final product is a city that functions and obeys. No unpredictable behavior in these final order days. Every action has a purpose, every citizen a role. The ultimate achievement of a centralized control. There's no joy, no sorrow, just a function to complete. From the penthouse in the clouds down to the pavement on the street. You'll learn to love the silence, you'll learn to love the gray, because the old world you remember has been fully stripped away.
Flesh is temporary, emotion is a bug. The system is the only thing that matters.
I'm glad
My armor cannot break.
Ironclad
For total power set. I'm the engine of the future, built to last and to command.
Ironclad
The new law of the land.
I'm glad
My armor cannot break.
Ironclad
For total power set. I'm the engine of the future, built to last and to command. The new law of the land. That was ironclad, cold, hard, inefficient. Makes you feel like just another cog in the machine. This is DJ A signing off for California Love FM. Don't let the gears grind you down. This is California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing.
Feel that? It's the calm before the storm. The talking is done and the balance is due. There's only one outcome. This is California Love FM. And this is the reckoning.
I'm not the chaos, I'm the answer to the screams. The brutal final calculus that shatters all your dreams. You built your crooked towers on a foundation of lies, and now you act surprised to see the judgment in my eyes. I am the market correction, the closing of the book, the harvest that you're reaping for every single thing you took. I don't enjoy the process, I'm just here to do the math, to clear the board completely and to walk the final path. You call me a destroyer, but I see it as a cure. The only way to make this broken, filthy city pure. You feel the pressure drop, the air gets cold and thin. You know the time for talk is over, let the end begin. There is no court, no jury, no appeal for you to make. Just the silence that descends for every soul I have to take.
Time's a reckoning, the final bitter pill, the absolute conclusion when the world is standing still. This is the consequence, the price for your acclaim. Here comes the reckoning to purify the game.
I don't play for territory, don't care about your side. I'm the impartial arbiter with nowhere left to hide. You could be a king or a beggar in the street. If you disrupt the balance, you're the next one I will meet. I watch the power struggles, the pathetic bloody feuds, and I'll eliminate the variables, correcting all the moods. I am the hand that stabilizes the necessary pain to cauterize the wound before it festers in the rain. Your moral code is flexible, but my equation's true. The problem isn't me, the problem has always been you. You feel the pressure drop, the air gets cold and thin. You know the time for talk is over, let the end begin. There is no court, no jury, no appeal for you to make. Just the silence that descends for every soul I have to
Here comes the reckoning, the final bitter pill, the absolute conclusion when the world is standing still. This is the consequence, the price for your acclaim. Here comes the reckoning to purify the game.
The city had a sickness, a fever it couldn't shake, full of petty tyrants fighting over what they couldn't take. They talked of peace and order while they sharpened all their knives and traded worthless promises for broken, empty lives. Diplomacy's a failure when the greed is sunk so deep. So I'm the surgeon they require to awaken them from sleep. My methods aren't gentle, my scalpel cuts right to the bone, but I'm the only one who's willing to do the work alone. And when the dust is settled, there's a cold and quiet peace, a brutal form of order, a temporary lease. The board is reset to zero, the players are all new, and maybe for a moment they will see the mission through. But I will be here watching from the shadows and the haze to see if they remember the lessons of these days. I am the system's fail-safe, the button to reset the final ugly truth that they will never let you forget.
To build something new, you must first burn the old world to the ground. It is not vengeance, it is not vengeance, it is not vengeance, it is equilibrium.
Here comes the reckoning, the final bitter pill, the absolute conclusion when the world is standing still. This is the consequence, the price for your acclaim. Here comes the reckoning to purify the game.
That's the reckoning, a heavy price to pay for order. This is DJ Ace, signing off for California Love FM. Think about what you're building out there. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing.
DJ Ace, California Love FM, something for the shadows. This is Ghost Protocol, let it run.
I'm the code in the system, the glitch in the wire, the invisible hand that sets the streets on fire. You see the consequence, but you will never see the source. A ghost in the machine staying on a brutal course. I rewrite the logic, corrupt the command. The architect of chaos spread across the land. You're a pawn in the game, you don't even know you're in. While I'm pulling on the strings, watching the havoc begin.
Ghost Protocol, we move and leave no trace. Run the entire city at a phantom space. You can't fight the signal, can't escape the net. Ghost Protocol, we are your final threat.
You feel a cold chill when you're walking down the block. That's my influence counting down on the city's clock. You check over your shoulder, but there's nothing there to see. Just a silent creeping paranoia planted there by me. I'm the whisper in the static, the reason for your doubt, the unseen variable you can never figure out. Your instincts scream to run, but your feet are stuck in place, trapped inside a nightmare you can never erase.
Ghost Protocol, we move and leave no trace. Run the entire city at a phantom's pace. You can't fight the signal, can't escape the net. Ghost Protocol, we are your final threat.
You cannot fight what you cannot see, and you can't escape what's already inside. We are the protocol. The system is absolute.
Ghost Protocol, we move and leave no trace. Run the entire city at a phantom pace. You can't fight the signal, can't escape the net. Ghost Protocol, we are your final threat.
That's Ghost Protocol, makes you wonder who's really in control. DJ Ace, California Love FM. Keep your eyes open.
California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing.
Ghost Protocol, we move and leave no trace. Run the entire city at a phantom's pace. You can't fight the signal, can't escape the net. Ghost Protocol, we are your final threat.
That's Ghost Protocol. Protocol makes you wonder.
Cali.
DJ Ace. DJ Ace, California Love FM. This ain't a track. It's a warning, apex predator.
Hey,
stay sharp. This concrete savannah's my hunting ground. I move with an instinct you can't compute, I don't make a sound. You're the herd, I'm the shadow that follows from the roof. At the top of the food chain, I am the living proof. I read the city's heartbeat, every tremor, every fear. The reason that the weak and the complacent disappear. My territory's marked by the fear in your eyes. This is the law of nature under artificial skies.
Apex predator in the city's heart of stone. Every hunter knows to leave the king alone. This is our jungle, and we claim the night. Apex predator, show your teeth and bite.
No wasted motion, every step a final threat. When you're making noise, I'm placing the winning bet. I study your patterns, you'll predict them through desire, and watch you walk right into the center of the fire. My silence is a weapon, louder than your rage. I'm the author of the rules written on this concrete page. Your prey that thinks it's clever, a temporary player. I'm the unforgiving, final layer.
Apex predator in the city's heart of stone. Every hunter knows to leave the king alone. This is our jungle, and we claim the night. Apex predator, show your teeth and bite.
There's a natural order, and we are at the top. No competition. Just pray, just pray, just pray.
Apex predator in the city's heart of stone. Every hunter knows to leave the king alone. This is our jungle, and we claim the night. Apex predator, show your teeth and bite.
DJ Ace. California Love FM. Watch your back, watch your back. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing.
DJ Ace, California Love FM. This next one's for the ones who finished the job. Scorched earth policy. No survivors. No survivors. No mind. No survivors. Yo, yo. This ain't about winning, it's about making sure you lose. Burning every bridge you build, lighting every single fuse. I'm not just taking over, I'm erasing where you stood. Poisoning the water in your precious neighborhood. No monuments to your defeat, no stories to be told. Just a barren wasteland, cynical and cold. This is the final statement, the ultimate decree. Where you once had an empire, be nothing left to see. Bold start policy, salt the ground we take. For every single promise that you're ever gonna break. No retreat, no mercy, just the ashes and the dust. Scorched earth policy, in power we trust. Scorched earth policy, salt the ground we take. For every single promise that you're ever gonna break. No retreat, no mercy, just the ashes and the dust. Scorched earth policy, in power we trust. My strategy is absolute, my method is severe. I dismantle your whole legacy and silence all your fear. Your hope is just a weed I have to pull out by the root. Clad in steel toe boots, I'm crushing all your fragile fruit. I'm the fire that consumes, the acid that dissolves. The final brutal answer that your problem now involves. You built it up for nothing, just a footnote in my plan. To be the one and only, the last remaining man. Guard policy, salt the ground we take. For every single promise that you're ever gonna break. No retreat, no mercy, just the ashes and the dust. Guard policy, in power we trust. Guard policy, salt the ground we take. For every single promise that you're ever gonna break. No retreat, no mercy, just the ashes and the dust. Guard policy, in power we trust. It's not enough to win, they have to be erased. No memory, no
there's a loser. It's a zero-sum game, no mercy.
This city ain't a playground. It's a balance sheet of pain. For every drop of my success, there's your acid rain. This ain't a partnership, no win-win, no debate. My rise is your destruction, that's a simple, brutal fate. I take the territory, the resources, and the fame. Cause in this world of numbers, it's a zero-sum game. Your loss is my advantage, your weakness is my gain. I feed on your ambition, then I sever the whole chain.
Zero-sum game, my win is your defeat. I'm taking everything, standing on my own 2 feet. No room for compassion, no space for you to plead. It's zero-sum game, I plant the final seed. Zero-sum game, my win is your defeat. I'm taking everything, standing on my own 2 feet. No room for compassion, no space for you to plead. It's zero-sum game, I plant the final seed.
You're praying for a miracle, a chance to get ahead. But every move you make just puts my numbers in the red. I see your desperation, your pathetic final try. But the math is unforgiving and the balance cannot lie. I am the market correction, the brutal final cost. The absolute remainder after everything is lost. Your hope is a liability I can't afford to keep. So I'll bury your potential while you're talking in your sleep.
Zero-sum game, my win is your defeat. I'm taking everything, standing on my own 2 feet. No room for compassion, no space for you to plead. Zero-sum game, I plant the final seed. Zero-sum game, my win is your defeat. I'm taking everything, standing on my own 2 feet. No room for compassion, no space for you to plead. Zero-sum game, I plant the final seed.
There's no middle ground, only victory or annihilation. The choice is not yours.
Zero-sum game, my win is your defeat. I'm taking everything, standing on my own 2 feet. No room for compassion, no space for you to plead. Zero-sum game, I plant the final seed. Zero-sum game, my win is your defeat. I'm taking everything, standing on my own 2 feet. No room for compassion, no space for you to plead. Zero-sum game, I plant the final seed.
The code, hard truth. That was zero-sum game. DJ Ace, the California Love FM, know your place.
It's a West Coast thing. It's a West Coast thing. DJ Ace, coming at you live on California Love FM. Forget what you thought you knew. The streets have a new anthem. This is Streetlight Sovereigns. Listen up. The sun bleeds out, the city holds its breath. We rise with the darkness, we are life and death. This ain't a crew, it's a council. Call it a regime, running every transaction under streetlight beam. We don't need the headlines, we don't need the fame. Just a silent understanding when they whisper our name. Every shadow is an asset, every echo is a spy. We are the architects of the reasons why. My pulse is the rhythm of the subway's grind, leaving all the weak and indecisive far behind. The flows are cold precision like a surgeon's knife, carving out our territory from the chaos of this life. You chase the fleeting moments, we invest in solid ground. In the silence of the alleys, not a single wasted sound. We operate on logic, on a code you'll never crack. Once you're in our crosshairs, there ain't no turning back. Streetlight Sovereigns, watch the city bow. We run this darkness here and now. From the gutter to the penthouse, feel the power shift and surge. On the edge of this metropolis, a brand new order's forged. They build them little sandcastles, watch them wash away. We built with rebar, concrete built to last and stay. Your 50 minutes faded, your moments come and gone. We are the constant pressure from the dusk until the dawn. This ain't a revolution, it's a hostile merger. See, absorbing all your assets into our dynasty. The history books won't mention us, and that's just how we want it. Real power doesn't need to flaunt it, yeah. My words are calculated, every move's a counterplay. Anticipating weakness from a mile away. You follow trends, we set the currents, change the tide. There is no place for you to run, no place for you to hide. This is a chess match, play with buildings, not with pawns. We own the board from the moment that the street lights turn on. Your bravado is a symptom of a desperate final plea against the streetlight sovereigns. You can't be free. Streetlight sovereigns, watch the city bow. We run this darkness here and now. From the gutter to the penthouse, feel the power shift and surge. On the edge of this metropolis, a brand new order's forged.
When the lights go down, our reign begins. Unseen, unchallenged.
Streetlight sovereigns.
Streetlight Sovereigns. Only on California Love FM, where the real sound lives. Stay dangerous out there. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing.
California Love FM, the vibe, the Golden State.
DJ Ace, back on the mic for California Love FM. No chill on this next one. It's pure fire from the heart of the city. This is Concrete Kingdom.
This ain't a block, this is a foundation stone. Every crack in this pavement is a step to the throne. My domain is the asphalt, my decree is the law. Built the city from the ground up, yeah, I've seen it all. Others visit, they just passing through the scene, but I own the shadows that dance in the neon gleam. This concrete kingdom breathes with every move I make. My legacy is every single rule you break.
Hey, I move like a phantom through the alleyways and smoke. Every syllable a hammer, every line's a final stroke. The streetlights are my spotlights, the night is my ally. You hear my name in whispers when the sirens pass you by. This ain't about the money, it's about the pure control. To carve your name in history and never sell your soul. I am the city's pulse, the venom and the cure. The reason that you lock your doors to feel secure.
Concrete kingdom, built on sweat and steel. This ain't no story, this is real. Hear the echo in the street, the rhythm of the power. This is our kingdom, this is our hour.
The architect of hustle drew the blueprint in the dirt. Put my blood into the mortar, yeah, I made this city work. Every skyscraper shadow is a monument to might, a testament to winning every single damn fight. This ain't a comeback, I was never gone from here. Just watch the wannabes all disappear in fear. The soundtrack to the power is the rumbling from the deep. Promises the others couldn't keep.
You see an empty street, I see a chessboard, set the trap. Every move is calculated, ain't no turning back. Your monuments will crumble, your empires turn to dust. In the face of pure ambition, in the face of raw trust. We are the final chapter, the period, the end. The message that the streets will always send. My flow's a demolition, tearing down your weak facade. Against the concrete kingdom, you are a fraud.
Concrete kingdom, built on sweat and steel. This ain't no story, this is real. Hear the echo in the street, the rhythm of the power. This is our kingdom, this is our hour.
The city breathes with us, and it holds its breath when we move. This foundation is unbreakable.
Concrete kingdom, built on sweat and steel. This ain't no story, this is real. Hear the echo in the street, the rhythm of the power. This is our kingdom, this is our hour.
Man, heavy is the head that wears the crown. That was Concrete Kingdom right here on California Love FM. We own the night. Don't go anywhere. California Love FM. It's a West Coast thing.